Hey everybody, it's Mike, Rocky Ridge Pigeons. I got a new project that I'm going to be showing some videos on. I'm going to be building a new young bird racing loft. And instead of flying them out of here, this is going to be for the old birds. And it's going to be right here. And I got to bring in a lot of fill over here. So what I did so far was my drain for my utility sink used to stop right there. I just extended it so to take it way down there. This is all going to be covered with fill. I already brought in some stones that I had from another project. And my roller breeder loft used to be right there. And I picked that up. That's why these tractor tire marks are here. I picked it up and I took it all the way around back on the other side. Probably just show step by step how I build it. And I don't really like this one for the reason of it's in the shade all day. The sun comes up over there and goes around back, and they usually don't have much sunlight during the day. So for that reason, I got a lot of mold, and these aviaries didn't last as long as they should have. So later on, I'll be taking all those out and put a all metal aviary, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I have to make a lot of lumber on the sawmill, so it's going to take a while. I'll just splice this video together and make probably either one or two videos showing the construction of this loft. So I won't start posting any of the videos until I have pretty much the whole thing made, and that way I can show the whole project in one or two videos. So I've been cutting some lumber and getting all the framing stock ready for the pigeon loft. So this is the outline of the pigeon loft. It ended up to be 24'7" because that was the size of the expanded metal right there. I laid that out and took the measurements from that and made my framing according to that. This is what it looks like up close. It's 3/4 inch 9 gauge, and it's a 4x12 sheet. So I bought 3 of them, and I already cut this one in half. See right there, and because it's going to be a 4-foot sheet and then a 2-footer, so it's going to be a 6-foot wide loft. I'm going to pick this up with the tractor when it's all built and bring it over in place, because where it is going over there, it's all mud, and I really didn't want to work in the mud, so I'm building the base of it right here. All right, despite the cold weather, got some work done on this yesterday. I got the expanded metal down. See, I welded these, I welded them together because I got a 2-foot piece here, and then I welded the joint, the long joint right here going across. Welded that all together, and I got it stapled down to the framing. I added a stiffener in the center, so now when you walk on it, doesn't bend or anything. It's really sturdy. I'm really happy with it. You can step anywhere without worrying about anything bending. So I'm laying out the footings where this is going to go, and I got it up off the ground a little bit. I got all the legs installed, so getting ready to put it in place as soon as I get the footings ready, and then we'll build the walls. So we decided to build the walls on the deck where I got a nice flat spot to work, and then we're going to transport the walls over to where this whole thing is going to be set up. And I think it's going to work a little bit better that way. I was going to build them over there, but it's still quite muddy over there, so I'm going to do it this way. This is the tool. So it's kind of a rainy day today, and I got the platform in place where it's going. You can see it's sitting right over where the footings are dug, and it's a little bit higher on that end than I thought it was going to be after I leveled it off, but it's going to be real good. I'll be able to rake underneath there with a rake, keep it clean underneath. And so now I just need to pour the footings, and as soon as that's hard, then we can stand up the walls. Oh my goodness, what a cruddy day. This clay, when you walk, it builds up underneath your feet, and by the time you get to the other end over there, you're 3 inches taller. Nasty stuff. But I'm glad I got the footings all poured, and I got to get this project going. I'm working towards that goal, and should be okay. Tomorrow I'll set up these walls and start getting the roof rafters on, stuff like that. So we got all the walls up and just starting to put the rafters on. I got all the rafters cut right here. Got the bird's mouth to sit on top of the top plate, and I made quite a bit of overhang on the front because this is where the aviaries are going to be, and that'll protect it a little bit from the rain. So moving right along. right, so the roofing is on now. It's a used tin roof that I took from an old shed that I took down about a year ago, and reused the tin over here. And you can see I got some skylights. Well, it's just corrugated translucent panels. They don't really fit well with this type of roofing, but it's going to work just fine. And after all, it's just a pigeon loft. As long as it's dry in here, that's all we care. And I just love having extra daylight coming in from the ceiling, because I don't like to put any windows in pigeon lofts, because it just takes away from your wall space. And so over here we'll have the aviaries going out. As you can see, it's not very high. It's only 6 feet on this end and 7 feet on that side, so it's got a nice pitch, and there's plenty of room. So I'm going to start probably. I got to frame these end walls on both ends right here, and then I'm going to put some siding on this thing and get the doors made, and just keep marching along. Dollhouse over there. I have 22 baby racing pigeons that are, as soon as I get this done, I'm gonna slide them right over here and start getting them settled. That's what the goal is. I put used motor oil all the way around the bottom to keep the termites away, and a little bit of weather protection. And so now I'm just starting with the siding. I got a whole bunch of surplus siding. It's a hardy board, it's nice stuff. So I got hopefully enough to do this whole building, but we'll see. And instead of overlapping it like you'd normally overlap the siding, I'm just going to stack them, and that should be fine, because I got pretty substantial overhang. It's a nice day today, and I'm gonna see if I can get as much of this siding done as possible. So this is what I've got done so far in the loft. As you can see, I got a pretty healthy looking mess around here. I got the siding in the front, I got it halfway up in the back. The ends are framed now. Got the 2 doors framed. So obviously, after I'm done, it's going to need a good paint job, and a lot of trim work still needs to be done. What I have here is the opening doors. These here will open, I can slide these open and let the birds come out to the aviary. And the aviary is going to come out like this. It's going to come out 2 feet up, and underneath this one, this is going to be a drop trap, and it's going to be 1 inch lower, because that timing pad, that white they call it an antenna, that white one, it's going to sit flush with this here, and they're going to walk right over the top of it and then drop in the some people call it a Spudnik trap. And I got 2 sets. I got a set here and a set there, a door down there and a door over here, in case I ever want to split this right in half and make 2 lofts instead of 1. It's all set up to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that this year, but I framed it every 16 inches so I can put lots of perches. The end walls are actually framed every 13 inches. I split them up so I can put 4 perches on each, and I think I'm up, over 100 perches that I can put in here now. And I was saying I might put a wall here later on and have 2 12-foot lofts. So the dimensions of this: 6 feet wide, 6 feet on this side, 7 feet on that side. Gives me a nice slanted roof, and the whole thing is a little bit over 24 feet long. So I mean, the birds could actually exercise in here if they got a little frisky. They could fly around quite well. Take a shot from the end here. You can see it's pretty long, pretty nice. So yeah, so I'm gonna end the video, and we'll just call this part 1, and I'll make the part 2, and I'll show finishing up the whole project and how everything comes out. So please subscribe and get the notifications or whatever, and and watch part 2. All right, thanks everybody.